Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make that pertains to V Rising as a whole. We'll give it the English. We'll get back to that, though, at the end of this. For now, let's have a look around, because I finished the castle in the time it took the grind between sessions. Here we have, of course, the first and main foyer. The blood orb in the center. It connects to the servant quarters and serves as, well, the main hub where I keep things. Over here is an anteroom, which I will use eventually for the teleporters. One will lead to the middle floor, and one will lead to the top floor. The two workshop rooms, the forge and the actual named workshop, are connected here to allow for small material storage to connect the both. Going the other way, we have the second foyer, where the teleporter is and guests would arrive at the castle from. Bit more fancy, and you have to pass through the main one to get to the teleporters, but still, it's better, it's more spacious. A hallway leading into both the tailoring room, the alchemy room, and from there the garden, which is just very nice, very quaint, very demure. The stairwell up, and the second floor, with a massive, spacious hallway that has both a space here for the teleporters to the lower floor and the top floor, as well as our remaining three specialized rooms. One being the library, with its appropriate research stations, as well as the Eye of Mortium and eventually the Eye of Twilight. The jeweler's room, I finally decided on a wallpaper that I feel suited it quite well. And the prison. I'm going to start the next recording session in here. So when you see me inevitably turn one of these into 100% or a vile mutant, you'll know when the recording session is. The garden. With spaces woven between the actual plots with the actual floor. It's not complete. I'm missing some grapes and a couple of ghost shrooms, but it still looks just amazing to me. Heading up the stairwell, we have the third and final floor. Here is where, of course, the teleporters will be to the ground and middle floors. My room, alongside a tier 1, tier 2, and eventually tier 3 armor closet for changing into whatever I feel like. And lastly, the throne room, lined with tables full of delectables, and the ballroom hall, the ballroom floor, I should say, not hall. In the middle, we come back to our throne. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring with heavy heart to announce 1.1 has been announced as of last Thursday, and I only just saw it today. We have 1 month until April 28th to complete the V Rising series in recording. In actual gameplay and runtime, we have as long as we need be. But I have until then to get to Dracula and beat him. We're nearly there. Over the course of time before I realized this was a thing, I had been grinding up the paper and have all but one piece of armor that is prerequisite for us to be able to continue the game. But we're going to need that last bit of research if we want to actually finish things. Shouldn't be too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Highland Prison River. I will see you all next time. Take care.